So obviously the stream crash, and I'm led to believe that it crashed because when I went through when I went through the OBS logs, it said that there it said that a device got removed, and since both my displays went blank, that means that means that means OBS is not the issue, and that probably has to mean that my graphics card's the issue. And if my graphics card is not the issue, then it's the PCI Razer, because well, if I were to take my camera over here, oh my god, the contrast is absolutely terrible. But anyway, that right there is my computer. And right there is the graphics card. And if I were to go all the way over here, that's if like this compartment right here, like this is where the PSU is. Here's the CPU, and the GPU over here is accessible through a PCI Razer. So let me take my camera back to where it was. But and let me dial it down a little bit. So yeah. Yeah, so something is definitely wrong. Something's definitely wrong with the hardware, as I'm guessing. Um, uh, overload crashed as well. I'm gonna go through the logs if it's in the games directory. How many fucking when I go through the game's files, there are like 47 levels. But when I went through a guide, there were like it only said that there were like 16, but I think that also included I think that also included I think that also included secret levels as well. So it's probably like groups of assets for there. Let's see. Oh, everything's ready. It should be in the data folder. I think this might be it. Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, that's definitely it. Mm-hmm. There's. Oh, it also has a stack trace as well. Wait, that's not a stack trace. Oh, it is a stack trace. It's not a very well formatted one. Let me turn off word wrap real quick. Was OBS really what made it crash? Or OBS Studio? Oh, there's the actual stack trace. Ooh, there's a crash dump. Oh my god. It's an access violation. Alright, well, okay. Well, I'm gonna take a look through. I'm share my get my disable my game capture. I'll have all of the display capture. And capture my desktop. Shrink it to where it's just me in the corner. Wait. Alright, so this was. Oh, I probably shouldn't have closed it too soon. Okay, so this line right here, this line right here is telling me. This line right here is telling me that this line right here is telling me that my graphics card driver failed, and I can use everything to and this is to the overload app data folder, because if we were to go to the game install folder, it's not there. So that was the first place I went. So I was like, gee, it's probably in app data. I don't know where exactly it is in app data. So I pulled it up using everything right here, which basically indexes everything on your hard drive, using the master file table in Windows instead of having to do a linear scan, instead of having to do like a linear search through your entire hard drive, which can take a very long time. But when you use everything, or if you use something like WizTree, which is like WinterStat, it's like WinterStat, but it also uses the master file table. It basically scans your hard drive like or solid state drive, or really any storage medium at like at a blazing fast speed. And this was how I found it. And I think these might be in like XML files. And right here's oh wait, this was in my OBS file. So and I should probably get some better hardware here. I don't have any drop frames due to network latency, so that's good at least. Which is why I really don't want to move away from here. That means I have to go back to my mom's, and I can't stream next to the internet. It's too slow. Oh yeah, I'm currently unemployed as well, so I haven't been receiving unemployment payments yet. So yeah. So it also tells me that there's an invalid argument, but I don't know what that invalid argument even is, or even what the valid arguments even are. And this right here is like this one right here is also in oh there it is. Invalid device. So yeah, I think that's telling me that it's the card itself that's failing, not necessarily the drivers. Or maybe it is actually the drivers, but I've taken the DDU route of uninstalling and reinstalling the drivers multiple times, and it still doesn't do it still doesn't do it. But if I go over to crashes over here, you get the error log right here. Get the error log. Right here is like readable stack trace, and here's intelligible. Here's the stack trace by modules. Or all the modules. But since we have this here crash dump, have the dump file, we're gonna go to oh, I can just, oops. BG. We have to run as administrator, otherwise it's gonna refuse to open that dump file. And Open that dump file. Just gonna go into here and it's an access violation. It's running analysis. Of course you're unable to verify the checksum. Oh, and yeah, when you get any version of WinDbg, you have to set up a folder for debug symbols, or to download the debug symbols. And that's not helpful at all. Andy, why do you have to be such a pain in the ass to debug? Oh no, they dereference a null pointer. Oh wait a minute. C# doesn't have pointers. Or at least I think it doesn't. Well, we're unable to identify precisely what it was. It's a null pointer, right? All right. Well, well, I'm not. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to subject. I don't want to subject you to. I don't want to subject you to more. I don't want to subject you to more of an to more more stream instability. So I'm going to end the stream for real this time. So thank you for watching, and next time if I ever find a solution, it's probably not gonna be a software solution. Likely. Oh yeah, we forgot to check the. Let's see. Forgot to check the. Yeah, before we go. Huh. So it wasn't the. Was it actually the GPU that crashed? Yeah. I'll make it bigger for you. What did I tell you? That's the graphics card driver right there. All right. Well, whatever the problem really is, I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of it. I'm probably gonna go with the cheapest way to fix it. And unfortunately, the cheapest way to fix it actually costs money, and that involves, and that's going to involve getting a very specific PCI razor, which I don't know is manufactured anymore, but I'm going to try to see if it is. So thank you for watching, and tune in next time whenever I play whatever.